And welcome crew to yet another live stream of Let's Play Star Trek Online. My name is, as always, Captain Geronimo. I haven't changed it yet. Don't worry, I won't. Hi. Star Trek Online. Yes, elite TFOs. In today's episode, I'm looking for a team. However, before we start, let's just set everything right. As always, you know what I always ask. I always ask, can you see me? Can you hear me? That's because I always run a test. Sometimes that test is perfect. And when I rewatch it, something is either too loud or too quiet. So, just to ask, how loud is it? How quiet it is? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you see the game? Can you hear the game? What is going on? Hello, Fred. Hello, Bernard. Welcome to the stream. Do I have to introduce myself again? Hello, Toa. How you all doing? So, looking for a team, elite TFOs. Well, I'm not doing randoms, and I mean, yeah, I can't do randoms. There are no random elites like that we can choose. So, I'm queuing for all, everything. Oops, sorry. I only queued for the ground. I noticed that the list is just a tiny bit too short. So, okay, here we go. Here is a list. Here is a full list of TFOs. I just queued for elites. Will it be ground? Will it be space? I do not know. Will anything even get picked up? We can't hear you. You're John Cena! That's a good one. That's a good one. You know what? I definitely need the sound effects from behind because that would be perfect. Just play a John Cena intro and then I get a copyright strike. That would be amazing. Console layout. Sorry, this build is actually my top secret. And I shared it in a live stream like multiple times, so it's not kind of a secret, but it is a secret. But my ship, you're not really built for elites. Look, no problem. It's not sometimes it's not about the build. Sometimes it's about how you go into it. And because you're gonna start leaving if I do not start playing something, so due to that, I'm just gonna jump into any advanced, and then when some of you come and be like, yeah, let's play together, then we're gonna try to attempt elite. Does it work? It works, doesn't it? It works. Okay. Yeah, here's a quick peek at my console layout and things such as this. Basically, everything is just phaser damage, and more phaser damage built with all phasers, kind of a attacky, swifty, speedy, and that's it. And this is a violation of the protocols. You cannot warp out. Remind me to let go of my helmsman. What do I think of Star Trek Lower Decks? Actually, I haven't seen it yet. I just got a PM. Rick, join please. Yes, of course, as soon as I'm done with this one. If I, in any case, manage to forget, please remind me again. Okay, Captain Kang is in the middle of a problemo. This problemo is the bog. So we have a couple of regenerating probes in here. You need to take down the probes. There are two sets of probes. One probe is below, one probe is above. You cannot take down the cube until you destroy the first probe in the link.
You will become one with the Borg.
The fight mechanics to this is actually identical to how you'd fight Zinketti. And I know people are having a lot of trouble fighting the Zinketti, and this is literally how you fight it. You start from the bottom, from the weakest, and progress up to the top. That's how you fight them. Hopefully we're gonna get into a Zinketti TFO. I've been saying, like in every single stream when we fight Zinketti together, I always keep repeating that. Just because I want people to know all of it. Yeah, Bernard, Lower Decks, as we were talking about it, is it out? Can we see it somewhere, something such as this? Because I haven't really took a peek yet. I kind of forgot when the release date is. Sorry. However, I've seen a trailer. It kind of looks fun. Some scenes are very interesting and funny. So, looking forward to that. That definitely won't be like classic track. Kind of, it will be kind of a parody with track elements, like cartoonish anime, something in that manner. I like it. I like the idea. After you're done with regenerating probes, you move on to the cube. Lucky cube, just all you need to do is roll this dice. Roll that big dice. In an explosive manner. Always did love the Sovereign class. Yeah, me too, Bernard. Sovereign class is just wow. It's Jarod now, huh? Yep, it's Jarod. Oh, that's Jarod. Oh look, Kang has fallen below 75%. Okay. Setting course. Let's not lose Jarod. He's taking a lot of damage. And I'm actually concentrating more on the chat and on the stream than I'm concentrating on the game right now. Okay, here's a good thing. If you need a quick fix, here's the Lucari Proto Matter console. It's an amazing thing. Literally, when you activate it, it's almost impossible to die from how much it actually radiates a healing effect. There you go, Kang, 100% health after we almost got it out. Yeah, what I wanted to say, I haven't checked. Do we have a new figure for a Kang due to the Klingon update? I believe that we do. However, I really haven't noticed properly.
You will be Borg.
I'm Rick and Wright. Want to see that? You took over my ship in Elite play. Yeah, no problemo, hopefully. Oh, come on, no, show me Jarod again. No! I'm such an idiot. I just skipped through everything. Okay, here's an agony field for you. Take that. Agony field is actually a perfect thing to have during a PvP. If anybody is actually still doing PvPs, agony field is the way to go. Because agony field is, first of all, it's going to deal damage. It's going to slow your opponent. It's going to deal damage. And it's going to debuff them. It's going to deal damage. And it's going to slow your opponent. And it's going to deal damage. Especially if you manage to buff up your phaser damage. Then it's great. And it's also boosting your phaser damage. So it's kind of a win-win situation. Especially if you're going for DPS in these situations. Okay, this is how you do. I don't know which TFO that was. I remember it by its old name. And this is one more time a massive violation of protocol. First of all, you almost struck the station with this warp. You almost collided with the planet. That's first. In this speed, with this much antimatter in a ship, that would be a disastrous impact on Earth. Second, you almost struck the station. Third, you almost struck the gantry. And fourth, you just warped into a freaking orbital station. Seriously, helmsman? No, goodbye. You're out. Okay, trying to assemble a team. Rick said he wants to have a peace, inviting to the team. Anybody else? You know what? I should probably send out an invite on my Discord. If you want to join my Discord, link is in the description down below, so you can become a member in there as well. Oh, that's a beautiful starship you have there, Rick. Okay, so looking for team to do elites in live stream. Okay, let's pop this into a general chat section. I think that's it. Okay, good. Hopefully somebody from the Discord will come and say hello. In the meantime, until you all people say if you want to go with us, I'm just going to hit yet another advanced, hoping for a Sinketi, hoping for that dreaded gravity well thingy, that black hole. God, I can't think today. What's the name of that TFO? Gamma. No, not gamma marks. Those are Lucari marks. Gravity kills, of course. Who can forget that dreaded TFO? And the best thing about it, it's not even that bad. It's actually very good TFO.
There are 2 active Borg transwarp conduits in this system, along with a stable spatial rift, which is emitting chronoton particles. The Borg have been known.
Okay, very lovely. Also, one of the very easy TFOs. In front of you, you have temporal vortex. On your lateral sides, there are transwarp conduits protected by 2 nanite jet generators who are protected by 4 nanite regenerators, controls, something like that. Can't take the transformer out until you destroy the surrounding generators, and can't take the gateway out until you destroy both of the transformers. Very easy, very simple. Usual tactics is one stands right in the center next to the temporal vortex, taking care of the probes. 2 are on each side. Taking a look at one side, one is destroying one transformer, the other one is destroying another transformer, and this is usually how you'd do this TFO. In Elite variant of the TFO, usually all 4 go on one side, while 1 or 2 defends against the probes. However, 1 should be enough. So even though we are not in an Elite TFO, I'm just gonna be spilling out the beans about it, just to get you the information about it, in case that we actually manage to roll that Elite TFO. I'm really hoping for that. Okay, force field's coming down. As soon as you destroy 2 nanite generators. Yeah, and I know how to pronounce generators, however, I just feel that this word is kind of suiting better. As soon as you destroy 2 jet generators, a cube will spawn. If you are in a normal mode, it won't be a cube, it will be a sphere. Actually, it will be 2 spheres. In advanced, you have a cube and a sphere. And on the Elite, you have a cube and a sphere. I believe that there is actually a probe as well, but I'm not 100% sure. When you're done with those annoyances, when you get rid of them,
Borg probes are approaching the time vortex.
set your focus onto the nanite transformer. Take it out as soon as you can. If you see that nobody is actually defending the temporal vortex, or somebody is having a trouble doing so, break formation, go there, try to help. Okay, ding dong. One side is safe. Ooh, this is bad. This is very, very bad. Come on, full impulse, full impulse, full impulse, full impulse, full impulse. Competitive engines, save me. No, 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 no.
We must stop the rest.
Damn it. Wow. Okay, this was pretty unexpected. Have you seen that? My quantum torpedoes flown into the temporal vortex, chasing the probe, and then emerged from it and struck my secondary hull. Wow, that is weird. That is wow. Okay. Ah, the micro quasar. It's okay. That TFO provided people they don't leave. Hello, Alan. So as you can see, Caden and Alan are the members on the channel. You can know that by them having channel's logo next to their names. Memberships. very cool thing. You get a cool perks, you get to use stickers, you get to have this lovely pin next to your name, and you can know what I'm working on. You can get a shout out just by becoming a member. And it's directly helping me fund this channel, so I can purchase more ships, I can get more equipment, I can produce more videos, purchase better gear, and of course, do charity donations. Simon says, "Hi pal, love your videos."
You will be Borg.
Was that a meme right now, Simon says? Sorry mate, it wasn't on purpose. We actually failed the optional, so technically there is no need to go for the probes. Obviously, if this was elite, failing the optional would be instant termination. By the way, Simon, thank you very much. I'm very glad that you love what I do in here. Okay, ding dong. Taking that gateway down, it's not too difficult. The only problem...
We have failed to stop the Borg probes from escaping through the vortex.
Yes, I know, man. It's very bulky, it's very heavy. I believe it has like 2 million hit points. So you really have to keep slapping it until you take it out. Kind of restructure my shield power. We're going to take this nuisance away, which is obviously the probe. And I'm getting actually a little bit hot in here, especially with my hat on. Why am I wearing my cap on? I don't even know. So I just figured the cap is wearing a cap. How ironic? Is this ironic? I guess so. Okay, the transwarp conduitos. Simply take it down. Oh yes, hit points. No, 6,828,137 hit points. Wow, 6.8 million. What is wrong with this number? Couldn't they just round it up to a 7 million or 6.5? Goodbye, gateway. You know what would be cool? It would be cool that if you manage to destroy a ship while it's affected by the gravity well, that it would get sucked into the gravity. And my voice just cracked. Lovely. Okay, emergency power to the weapons. Taking down that big scimitar. Okay, tactics about scimitar cloaking. People say do not approach it for less than 4 kilometers. I have noticed that this actually... I actually don't know. I done tests. Sometimes as soon as I approach like 4 kilometers towards the scimitar, it instantly cloaks. Sometimes when everybody is out, it just cloaks again. So I really am not sure about this. Just another day with the captain of the Sovereign, wearing a cap. The cap is wearing a cap and in command of the Sovereign. Yes. Nice day, huh? Wow. Really lovely day. Nice day. Oops. Did not want to do that. How is your day, crew? All of you who are watching, if you're watching this video later on demand, how is your day? Write it down in the comments. If you are watching live, write it down in the live chat.
We are Borg. Surrender your vessel and prepare for assimilation.
So how has your day been? What you been up to? How are you? Why aren't you? Why are you? And things such as this. Come on. Let's see. Okay, I'll start. I'm fine. I'm basically doing nothing. As you can see, I'm procrastinating. But no. You know what I do, obviously. Look, if you do not want to play elite TFOs with me, we can obviously play advanced ones. A lot of you actually said it wants to play with me, so Don't be shy, I don't bite. It's at Wharf161204. It's my handler. You can find me in game. You can add me. You can send me a request. You can PM me. You can do whatever the hell you want with it. But I want to play with you.
Disarm your weapons.
I actually forgot what the sound means. However, I will have to wait for the live chat to appear in it. Because when somebody beams in, that is a subscriber. Oh yes, the beam in effect is a subscriber. Talal, welcome to the crew and thank you so much for becoming a member. I appreciate it. Wow, man, I actually forgot what my sounds mean. So yeah, okay, Sovereign class transporter. It's a new subscriber. I believe that super chat donation is like NXO1's kind of a doorbell ring. And I actually think that TTF engine is going to read out what you write when you hit super chat, when you donate via that. I'm not 100% sure. People still coming, saying hello, so hello one more time to everybody. My name is Captain Geronimo, we're doing TFOs, and this is for the third time violation of the sector protocols. I would say a minimum of 5 kilometers would be safe to fire on the chip so it doesn't close. Yeah, I don't know the exact distance. I tried to figure it out, can't figure it out. So due to that, let's just say to stay as far as you can, but still within the firing range. Kind of about, let's say 5.1 kilometers. Let's say that this is the safe zone. Okay, waiting up. Come on, let's do something. Wharf 161204. There you go. If you want to add me, you can add me. I'm here if anybody wants to play. I'm just going to quickly leave this area because obviously my helmsman is gonna keep doing violations. So that wouldn't be very good. Wow, I thought I was going to die a lot in there. Don't you worry, just stick by my side and I'll help you up. As I said, Lucari console, always great. This is definitely one of the things that I recommend to have on your personal builds. Protomatter field projector, 21.4 to Starship Hull Restoration, 21.4 to Starship Shield Restoration. So it's good for the hull, it's good for the shields. Look at this, as soon as you activate it, you get Area of Effect, Hull Regeneration, and Shield Regeneration. When you activate it, everybody in the aura of 3 kilometers will gain 383% shield regeneration and boost to plus 450% to the hull regeneration. There are 2 minutes recharge time, and I believe it's on for 20 seconds. It actually doesn't say for how long it's on, but it's on for quite a long while. Taking that under consideration, if you ever find yourself to be in a pickle and you're taking severe slaps, you are taking a lot of damage, you can't shake it off, all of your engineering abilities are on cooldown, that console is great. Literally, if you were in a PvE, you will almost be impossible to strike down. In the PvP, it is possible to strike you down, especially when there is a player with a tremendous amount of DPS. There are obviously counters to that. I think NPCs can't counter you. However, console which is called hostile acquisition during the PvP can just terminate it instantly, and it will additionally debuff you. So it's not good. There is no counter to that counter of your buff. Kind of you can't uncounter the counter of the. What am I saying? Wow. So you cannot terminate this. I don't know. I really don't know. Wow, is this the third Borg TFO? Wow.
Situation is grim. There's more. Begin by.
So we're really busting some Borg today. Dicing the cubes. Lovely. Okay, in this TFO, please, for the love of God, do not do a split run if you do not have enough DPS. You just gave your helm officer to the Borg like Mr. Hawk during the first contact. Yes, please. I'm going to jettison my helmsman right towards the Borg cube. Take him. Take him like you took Hawk. I will give you an EV suit just to survive this trip. Just take him.
Gun.
Don't let Castle Troy pilot your ship. You won't have a ship left. Wrong. I will have 25% less of the ship left. I will have a severe structural damage and potentially a lot of dead crew members on board. However, I would still have a ship. And what's a captain without a ship? It's basically nothing, but still there would be a ship. Even if there is a husk of a ship, I still have a ship. Okay, take down the initial guardians, which are, I believe, 6 spheres and 3 cubes. Go on one side, all of you. If you do not have enough DPS, just go on one side. If you are a DPS god, then feel free to do a split run. Destroy the sphere, destroy the cube, destroy the generators as soon as you can. If you are in a science build in here, especially exotic particle, please do not cast any kind of an anomaly, any area of effect, attraction, thingy, any anomaly, gravity, or anything like that onto a transformer. You will just bring the spheres, the regenerative spheres, in very close, very fast, and we're gonna fill the optional.
Destroy it.
Best course of action if you're a science build. Looking like this, cast your gravity wells, vortices, and everything that you can on the cube in the middle. If you have enough DPS as a science build, you will actually destroy this entire Guardian fleet very swiftly. By the time when people start destroying the generators and spheres spawn, they will just get sucked into that starting vortex and they won't be able to break free. If you are so bold, you can do actually a split run in here. If you see that you have a very good science space wizard, and I'm actually talking too much, this is a little bit dangerous, but okay, pull the situation out. Good, the beam overload, always the beam overload. Okay, nanite probes are out. So I was kind of playing this role of the Guardian in here. Just keeping the nanite spheres away from the transformers, not to fail the optional. The optional in here is actually redone. Previously, if any probe just touches slightly the transformers or the generators, sorry, with regeneration, the nanite beam, you fail the optional. But now there's actually this kind of a timer which runs out. If it heals too much, then your optional is failed. Obviously, if you're playing Elite, the same rule applies. As soon as they warp in, as soon as they warp out technically, and as soon as they start that repair process, you're out. Entire TFO is gone. I know that this might feel a little bit too harsh, but that's why these are elites. And as I always keep saying, you do not need to have a super fancy gear, super fancy equipment just to go onto elite TFO. You can do it however you want. I mean, not really like however you want, but you need to have a good ship with a solid build. Let's go like this. After that, you just need to coordinate with your team. The team coordination is one of the most important things that you can have in this game. And that's one of the biggest problems that I see right now, is people are not coordinated enough. Wow, I'm rambling a lot, so sorry. Are you all sleeping? I have a feeling like I put you all to sleep with everything that I'm saying today. So, is everything okay? Can you hear me properly? Can you see me properly? Wow, I'm rambling a lot. So hopefully everything's fine. Yeah, team. Come on, somebody. Let's build a team. My Discord says not exactly greatest at elites. No problemo. No problemo. We can play. I misspelled that. Sorry. We can play advanced. We can play advanced if you want to play anything with me. Here's your chance. I really can't. This cap on the cap is making me feel very hot under it. Kind of crazy. Ramble away, good sir. Okay, if you want, I'll just keep on rambling. I mean, I've been working on a building up by crits bit by bit. It's always good. It really depends on what you're trying to build. If you're trying to go for the DPS, if you're trying to go for the support build, if you're trying to go for a science build, let me quickly just take a science dude and just got my accuracy up a little bit. Accuracy is actually not a thing that you need to be focusing on. I mean, it's always good to have accuracy, but usually these days enemies are really not too difficult
All 3 silos are
to
under
strike.
Allied control. Excellent work.
There will obviously be some miss shots, but taking a look at the grander picture, you will, in the majority of the cases, be able to hit your target. Ooh! Let's see who's going to leave the team first. Is anybody going to leave the team? Come on, is anybody going to leave a team? Because people tend to leave the teams in a TFO such as this. I'm just going to say howdy to everybody, just... Wow, when I remember back in the golden days of STO, to call them like that, this TFO was done daily, like 100 times I used to do it. And today, people come and were like, oh, I can't even do the normal variant of this TFO. Yes, you can. The problem is uncoordinated team. I had a whole rant about it the other day on my community page. Here on YouTube, and on Twitter, and on Facebook. And I wanted to do a rant on Instagram, but I was like, nah. Okay, they've adapted. What you need to do, remodulate. Keep the cycles going. Ooh, I'm very weak. Okay. This is definitely not my best ground build. Okay, the Borg are running. That's a glitch. There were 2 elite tactical Borg drones in here, so we're lucky to survive. Ooh! 3rd elite tactical! Okay, no worries. Take it out. And almost out. Remodulation in progress. Good, good. If you see your team member down, sometimes it's good idea to revive them. Keep on going. You can go either left or either right. You will encounter the same amount of NPCs. Everything is gonna be the same. I don't know why. We used to always go to the right side back in the days. So I finally got the Red Angel suit. Congratulations, Roni. I have been lazy, so I actually haven't gotten mine. What you can do in here, you can actually run through this room. Just run away. Like so. Be prepared, there are a lot of Borg waiting for you in sort of an ambush. I see that my team is going to stick there and fight, so I'm going to go behind their backs and kind of defend, provide cover and fire. Oh, I see a lead tactical drone down there, and this looks ominous. Okay, it adapted. If you do not think that you have enough things to defend yourself on the ground, DOT-7 drone is actually a very good heal for you. Very cool. If you want to be a little bit more aggressive but still want to have a healing on the ground, then definitely go for Jet Reno skid drones. What I usually do in the advanced, I keep the probes and spheres around the gateway when they spawn so they can be destroyed if others decide to split up. Yes, that's actually a good tactics to do. Just want to do a bit of a damage, but I just like to have fun. I don't want to destroy in 5 seconds. Yes, Fred, this is actually me. That's what I do. People have been saying, get better, get more DPS. You suck. How can you be a YouTuber and suck like this? Like, first of all, I'm not a build channel. I'm a review channel. Second of all, I'm here to have fun. So if you want to have fun, have fun. I mean, obviously don't go with Mark 1 equipment in a TFO, but you don't need to be a DPS god to say it like that. Just go in, have fun, do your best. You can do a support build, you can do a DPS build, you can do what you want. It's your game. It's about you. It's about you having fun. And at the end of the day, I believe this is that. We will probably get the ships from the lower decks in a box near Christmas, if not probably next year. I haven't actually seen, as I said, I haven't seen lower decks yet. I have seen a render of their starship. I kind of like it. It's something new. It's a little bit strange. Wow, I'm taking a lot of damage. A lot of the Borg attacking me. Ooh! We are the Borg. You will be assimilated. And I'm dead. So much about my assimilation. Thank you! Wow, this bottle is horrible. G-Fuel! No, sorry, I'm not PewDiePie. I don't even know what the G-Fuel is, but okay. Ooh! We actually managed to aggro all of the Borg from this platform in there, up there. That's why it was that difficult. Good, we don't suck. The Borg got aggroed. Good. The key word to all of the game, it's just a game, nothing meant to be taken seriously. Yes, exactly. I don't get people who get like super upset just because you do not have enough DPS. Who says when amount of DPS is sufficient, when it's enough? Like, my best tune has like 50k DPS and people sometimes tend to come and be like, get good, Geronimo. I feel good, thank you. And I don't enjoy DPS builds as much as I do. Whoa. There are no Borg patrols down there. Strange. Usually there is a large cluster of the Borg in here, but obviously they all got aggroed up there. Somebody has too much aggro.
Your distinctiveness.
So as I was talking, I kind of more enjoy being in a support role, kind of having a tank, because I know I can keep taking punches and nobody will be able to do harm to me. Ooh, going down, going down. Keep pushing around, you can do it! You can do it, I believe in you! You're just 200 years behind everything and everyone. You're from the Discovery era, but yeah, just keep using your Discovery gear on modern day Borg. That's gonna sure work. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna get assimilated again, won't I? Come on, man. Come on. More Pavan crystals. Keep them up. Pavan crystals. They're annoying. They're annoying as a fudge when you're on the ground, but they're so good. So good. Oops. Witness my Tor power. Oh, I can summon a lightning. Ooh! We are the Borg. Assimilate the crystalline prism.
Resistance is futile.
You will be assimilated. And my fun, my fun is out. No! Just leave me be next time. I really enjoyed this. Kind of a lot of voices in my mind. I didn't feel alone. Okay, we have actually done a harder part of the TFO. We're now in an easy part, but what I noticed these days, people are having more trouble here. And do you know why? I'm going to give you a second. Please just try to put in either in a live chat or in the comments, why do you think the people struggle in this part? In your opinion, what's wrong?
Enemy detected near node Beta 2.
And this was just an audio cue for help. The game is, ooh, you're walking on a rail. You're a cat, aren't you?
Enemy detected near node Beta 2.
One more time, audio cue. Have any ideas? Hello there, Tian. My friends are average 150k DPS ships,
Your distinctiveness
but a few
added to our own.
hits and I blow up. Make fun of him. Yes, that's in essence a glass cannon. This is the definition of a glass cannon. You can do.
Enemy detected near node Alpha
The
2.
tactics for the glass cannon is destroy them before they manage to defeat you. Okay.
Detected near node Alpha
The
2.
problem with this part is the no coordination. Did you expect it for me to say anything else? Because no coordination. Usually, you would clear out this section, then you go up, clear up the upper section, go down, clear the bottom section, and then
Enemy detected
start
near
with
node Alpha 1.
Beta 1, Alpha 1, Beta 2, Alpha 2, Beta 3, Alpha 3, and then you're out, you're done. But people
Enemy detected
don't do that.
near node Beta 1.
They just scatter around. They actually don't follow any order. There is no cohesion in a team. Like one is in Alpha 2, second is in Beta 3, one is in Alpha 1, and nobody actually knows which one is going down, and nobody is powerful enough to take the power thingy all alone. So where is everybody? Let's just group up with everyone.
Beta 2.
And as you can see, there are a whole bunch of Borg down there, including elite tactical ones who have not been defeated. This is unacceptable. I just jumped there and I've been caught into a living hell. This is what happens when you don't clear the area. And especially with this new Borg ability.
Beta 3.
Beta 3 down below.
Beta 2. Enemy detected near node Beta 3.
Okay, Beta 3, let's go.
Shield power diverted from power node
Beta 3. Once you manage to...
Power transfer extended.
There you go, just what I wanted to say. When you take down the half of the HP from these transformers, the person who is in a control room,
Diverted from power node 3 Alpha.
person in a control room can choose to extend the time
Detected
and which was required for a shield to restart itself. Because as you can see, these transformers are shielded. You have to go in here, you see. So Zlatan and Delta 1 are both in a control room. This is not how you do it. Just one is more than enough in a control room, even in an elite TFO.
shield power. Enemy detected from power node Beta 2.
And somebody in there is probably just pushing buttons at random, and this is why you hear like Alpha 1, Beta 3, Beta 1, Alpha 6, like no.
Matrix complete.
Okay, power node out. I think you have a 10 seconds to destroy a power node before the shield reinitializes. unless the person in the room does an extension. Good thing Transformers can't be subjected to remodulation. They can't adapt. Okay, I'm actually starting to multitask a lot. I'm trying to think about what am I saying right now. I'm focusing on a game and trying to one more time. Ah! I'm losing my words. No! No! My focus!
Shield power diverted from power node.
Literally, I don't know what was I saying. I was like thinking about three separate things. I was speaking about one thing and I was playing. Wow.
Enemy detected. New node.
If you're an engineer, transphasic bombs and chroniton mine barriers are perfect. Just stand like this close, place a bomb, place mine barriers. Especially if you're placing mine barriers, they will all spawn within one single to say barrier, not a barrier, like into a single unit. And here you see what happens when you fail. Oh, shield just pops back up. They will be kind of a clustered all in one, and that's great because they will do a heavy amount of damage. Not only to the Transformer, to the Borg as well. Alpha 1 is the last one. So, standing by for Alpha 1.
Diverted from power node Alpha 1.
Now, when you've done that, the shields surrounding the IMRs, or isolinear molecular reconfigurator, something like this. The shield goes down, you get to overload the IMR. One is at the top, the other one we run past this. Actually, to give you a little bit of a nerdy info, the last TFO that... not the last, the TFO before last, with 2 transwarp conduits, they were sending the Borg in the past and into a facility such as this. And these Borg would get upgraded additionally from TNG Borg. They get the Borg technology fused into the body, so it's almost impossible to unassimilate a person. Usually it was like exoskeletal armor, which you could just plunge out with an operation. This, now it's fused, literally fused into the body. That's why you can't unassimilate the Borg in this time and era. So they're using these IMRs to kind of to beam the technology into you, kind of to integrate it more deeper and to upgrade you, to make you even better, even more aggressive. So this is basically what the IMR is, and this is what they're doing in the past. We wait for everybody to gather around here because we do not want to die horribly in the hands of
Your distinctiveness will be added
Tosk.
to
I believe
our
his name is Tosk of Borg. Okay. I find most don't know where they need to be when the shields come down. Exactly, that is it. The Borg know. It's... yes. Yes, that is why I hate doing this TFO. Yeah, the TFO itself is great. Okay, I'm going to break the ice and jump in. The TFO is great, only if you know what you are doing. That's why I always keep saying, crew, if you want to play something with me, just say. We will go onto a TFO. If you have any problem, contact me, send me a message on my Instagram, on my Facebook, find me on Discord. Literally, all of my social media are linked in the description down below. You can find me, you can add me. We can talk on Discord if you want. Just don't be afraid of me, I don't bite. Once you defeat the Tosk of Borg, just sweep this room, get them all out, and you're done. Enjoy your reward. As you can see, this was very easy. Nobody left. My first thought was at least 1 or 2 are going to leave. We're gonna have such a hard time. Nobody will know what it has to be done. And we're going to fail. But no, we did not fail. It was actually pretty good. I tried to tell in the chat what shield I'm bringing down to let everybody know to go to that area. You can do that, or you can follow the lead. For example, if you have 4 people who gathered around Alpha 1 and they say Alpha 1, you go and deactivate Alpha 1, then they're going to lead you on. If they want to go like to the Beta 1, to Alpha 2, Beta 2, or if they want to go like Alpha 1, Alpha 2, Alpha 3, if they want to be difficult like that and stall the TFO unnecessarily, but wouldn't a force field dome also help keeping the drones away as well as the mine barrier? It would help with keeping the drones away, but the mine barrier would still be effective. It would go in. Anybody know when we will get a missile capability of burning a planet to the ash? Because we didn't got it with the Terran thingy, we probably never will. Because actually we've seen that in the Discovery when the Terran ship wreaked havoc and bombarded the planet. Hopefully I will get something in space just to show you a space magic. But I really hope that I will be able to do the Manus, because in my post on, one more time, on the Facebook, on the Twitter and on YouTube, about TFOs not being difficult, it's the problem about the players. Is this a Borg team today? Are we having kind of a Borg themed day? I mean, I like this, but I made an example with the Manus, with this TFO, and actually this was one of the TFOs which was played back in the day, like daily, like 10 times a day. It was very fun and very easy. Today it's just a little bit broken, but still, if you know what you're doing, you can do it without any trouble. Okay, target the lower nanite probe. I'm going to cast the gravity wells. Everything is attracted onto it. So the spheres, the Katingas, the Negwars, nobody will be able to leave. And now, due to my trait, Spore-Infused Anomalies, every single time when I activate the science ability, my gravity well, as well as Subspace Vortex, are going to fire the burst of my cellular energy. The more powerful your exotic particle generators are, the more damage those waves are gonna do. And ooh, that was a fast torpedo. So this is what we were talking about the glass cannon. I actually traded off all of my regeneration for powerful science abilities. That's why it's so easy to take me down. However, if you can break away from my control effects, you're basically safe. But if you can't, I'm going to obliterate you in a PvP just by use of gravity wells. And this is the secret of this build. I actually showed it once. I spoke about how to build a good science build. How to build a good science build. But wow, I'm great with words today. I should write a book. If everybody works together, but I often find everybody scattered. Yes. Must be a Borg Monday. I was thinking about it. Is it a Cyber Monday? I mean, it's not Cyber Monday, but it is Cyber Monday in STO. I should definitely buy a G Fuel and see what's it all about.
Engage weapons and engine.
Probably a bad idea what I've just done. Because my most powerful abilities are the vortices and things such as that. I just potentially ruined my best attack when the carrier comes. And here it is.
Warning. Ship is under
As you can
attack.
see, I'm
Engage
holding
weapons and
my engines off and it's being sucked into the gravity well. And I'm just going to activate all of my science abilities and I'm going to whiplash it with a lot of swarm waves. And just to activate a little bit more of a space magic. There we go. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is how you make an exotic build. And mind me, nothing is upgraded. There are a lot of things that I need to work around in here, and I definitely have to change some of these things. If you want to do a good science build, definitely I suggest sets from the Bejor. Using timeline collapse free is very useful. Timeline collapse free, gravity well too. Yes, indeed, timeline collapse. It's very cold in space, and abilities, these vortex abilities such as this are what is going to spit out the mycelial waves. So if you can equip that, that would actually be good. Like, I could put, I don't know, can I even put something in here? Who's sitting on that seat? We have Ian, okay. Yeah, very cold in space too. I can put very cold in space too. That would bring a third anomaly, which would spit out. No, I could actually put it in here to have very cold in space 1. So I could have 3 anomalies that every time when I activate a science ability, they would just spit out the mycelial wave. But yeah, this is basically it. Anybody wants to play something with me? Come on, let's go. Let's grab something to play. What is the ship that I like? I love when I can't remember. Is it Robert? No, that's the Hestia, Bob, Geronimo. Ah, it's Johnny. Yeah, the Johnny has the Akira. The ultimate torpedo, non-torpedo boat. God, if Lore Reloaded comes in here and hears me saying that Akira is torpedo boat, I'm probably gonna get killed through my screen by him, because Akira's not a torpedo boat. And yes, this isn't a torpedo boat, but the amount of torpedoes it can produce is just crazy. That's why I call it a torpedo boat. One more time, anybody wants to come and play something? I'm here, jump in, let's do something. And we'll see when we hit the ground. I mean, there wouldn't be any problem with that. By the way, Laura's also gonna murder me too. What did you did wrong? Come on. Make your confession to the Almighty Reloaded. Wonder what we're gonna get. Space or ground? But yeah, it would really be fun if we get to activate an elite TFO, or better, competitive TFO. Those are a lot of fun to do, the competitive ones. The biggest problem about the competitive is if your team loses, you basically get nothing, while the other team gets a normal reward. I wouldn't do it like that. I would give normal rewards for both teams, and the winning team would get like 15% extra. And not being like, yeah, you get normal reward and you get kind of a 10% from the normal reward. That's a problem.
Time for battle.
Yes! Good. Zenkati. Zenkati. Okay, we get to fight the Zenkati. I'm going to teach you everything about how to fight Zenkati. Every single time when I explain how to fight Zenkati, usually somebody always comes to me later and is like, oh, I just tested what you said and it works. And I'm glad that people are listening to what I say, especially when I drop tactics which works. If I ever tell something wrong or which is out of a date, I always try to redact that. Kind of give you the more fresh info. I'm going to say that I made a mistake.
Ship is under attack. Engage weapons
But here we go.
Target shields have failed.
Zenkati fighting groups, which means the ship in front of the bomb carrier was linked with the ship who's carrying a bomb. The ship that is carrying a bomb
Protect them.
can't be damaged. We can all fire all day long onto it. We will not be able to put a single scratch onto it. Why? Because it's linked. You can see this kind of a tiny teensy-weensy battle group. You will not be able to destroy any of them until you defeat the smallest ship. The smallest ships... Hey, you see the pink triangle in between? That triangle, that's the linkage in between them. And the link starts with the smallest ship. So, defeat the smallest ship. Once all small ships are defeated, go to larger ones. Then, progress to even larger ones. That's how you'll be able to destroy the Senketi at the end. Because, if you start with, like, ship in a middle or the biggest ship, you won't be able to put a dent to it. So, one more time. You saw them being linked? This ship, the bomb carrier, can't do damage to it. You have to start with the Frontlock battle cruiser, because it's the start of that link. Need to activate all of my consoles. Ooh. Wow! What killed me? Diffusive Tetrion torpedoes. Yeah, okay, I wasn't looking. But in essence, that is it. That's how you do it. I'm disappointed this TFO is not on a console. Really? This TFO is not in console? Frigate, cruiser, then a battleship. Yes, more or less, that is it. Try to destroy the bomb carriers as fast as you can. Don't go for the bomb carriers first, go for the ship which is in front of it. Yay, I got a new friend! Love getting new friends. You know what I say, a stranger is just a friend that you haven't met yet. And I totally agree with that. Okay. Rashbaya.
Another Zinkethi base has been destroyed. There
Yeah.
are 3 left.
Hull integrity below 75%.
Am I going to take the bomb?
Maneuvers recommended.
Now destroy one of their bases.
I really need to get competitive engines for this ship, especially because you can't engage at full
Ship
impulse
is under attack.
when you're in
Engage
here.
Weapons and engines. Ship is
Are you
under
Captain
attack.
Geronimo? If so, I
Increase in
like
ship
your
speed
videos. Keep up the
recommended.
good work. I added you as a friend. I'm a subscriber to your channel. Well, thank you very much. I don't know if you're a part of the stream, but
Warning. Ship
thank
is
you.
under
Thank you so
attack.
much. I can't
Engage
tell you
weapons
how
and
big of a
engines.
motivation the messages like these are.
Your teammate has captured a bomb. Protect them.
Okay.
Well,
Launched.
only 2 Zinkethi bases.
And they're down. Okay. I'm gonna be polite, obviously, because I am. I won't let you wait for a long time. Yes, I am Geronimo, and I know I'm not shouting at you. Sorry, hey. Yes, I am Cap Geronimo. Nice to meet you.
Only 1 Zinkethi base left. Ah, they're sending a dreadnought to stop us.
So shout out to you, Dushumeu. Hopefully I pronounced that right, and hopefully you're watching this stream to know how appreciative I am.
Protect them.
No, no, I was at the starbase, stuck. Stuck will be attempted in the 10 seconds. Please pray that it works, because I got stuck within the starbase. I can't move. Fun, fun. Ah, I've been moved.
Your teammate
Good.
has captured a
Ship
bomb.
is under attack.
Protect them.
Engage weapons and
2
engines.
teammates carrying bombs. Good. Woo! Look at them torpedoes! That's why I love the Akira and its consoles. If you did not have the Akiras, any of them, the Akira bundle is actually worth it. Especially when it's on
Got a
discount.
bomb. Now destroy one of their bases.
Rear shields failing. Power transfer is recommended.
Where is the final
All
base?
Zinkethi bases destroyed. They have a dreadnought with some fight left in it.
There we go. Centaur Dreadnought. People usually tend to say never do gravity wells on the Zinkethi. You can. you actually can put gravity wells onto a Sinketi. However, what you need to be mindful of is that you remember the order of the ships that have to be destroyed, and when they're all clustered together by the effect of the gravity well, it is actually extremely hard to see who you're firing at.
Under attack. Increase in ship speed recommended.
And like those small ships will get hidden in between the bigger ones, so you won't be even able to target them. So it's not that you mustn't use the gravity wells, it's kind of a
We
more or
have
less
defeated the
recommendation.
Sinkethi and defended the front with honor.
Boom! There we go. That's how you fight Sinketi. That's how you do this mission. Coordination, coordination, coordination. That's all that you need. Just a lot of team coordination. So, when is the review? Wow. Let's try this one more time. So, when's the review of Vanguard Carrier? I'm actually an idiot and I don't know all of the ships in my mind. So, Vanguard Carrier. Jem'Hadar Vanguard Carrier. Science Carrier 3000 Zen, part of a Gamma Vanguard for 15,000 Zen. Comes with Vanguard Wingman. Sixth Mastery Skill Tree. Account-wide unlock, cool. Dampening Energy Signatures, hanger to your hanger pets for the 10 seconds, minus bonus all damage, threat generation, stealth, and defense. After activation of Intel Bridge Officers or Mask Energy Signature, okay. The secondary, the console Summon Heavy Attack Craft. Ah, that's when the ship separates in 2 bits. Okay. Yes, I actually know this ship. No, I do not own this ship yet. But a friend of mine actually keeps telling me and showing it off. So, I have to buy it. I definitely have to buy it. But here's the thing. Soon I will get my free tier 6 starship token. I've been asked for a long time now to do a review of a Jupiter class. I should probably do the Jupiter first. There are some rumors about Klingon Legendary Pack coming out. I still haven't purchased the Federation Pack, obviously because I can't. The second thing, I do not have enough money. Even with the amount of money that I get from the YouTube, I took it all for the Romulan Legendary Pack, and definitely the donations that you make, the super chats that you send, all of you who have become members, this all helps a lot, so very much. Let me just wave back. Where is it? Ah, there we go, wave. It helps a lot, but the amount of ships that are coming out, it's kind of hard to keep it up. We will soon, very soon, get 4 additional starships, which we've seen, kind of they leaked out. I don't know, should I spoil this to you or not? I'm just going to say for all 4 factions, there will probably be a bundle for it, and it will probably be for like short amount of time on a discount period, which I love. Can't get the Jupiter with the coupon. Really? Is it still considered to be a new ship? That would actually be weird for it to be considered a new ship. Huh, strange, but okay. The Akira with the consoles are pretty deadly for us to go up against. Yes, definitely. Akira's consoles are great. Yeah, but as I was saying, 4 ships are coming out soon. This will probably be like 6,000 Zen, this bundle. There, one more time, I'm going to say rumors about Legendary Klingon pack. Probably the Federation pack is gonna return. Then with it, will I have enough money to put out of from the YouTube and from my personal budget? I probably won't be able to stretch my budget because I'm a student for that much, but I will do my best. And if you want to help, you can become a member. You can donate via the super chat. If actually YouTube fixed super chats, that would actually be nice. Oh, sorry, just struck a microphone. And it seems that they have. At least I can send a super chat to myself, like, strange. Jupiter is a logbox ship. No, King Po. Jupiter is a Zenstor starship. Uh, the Jupiter is this massive carrier, which I still don't have. I don't know, I haven't purchased it. I wasn't doing YouTube back in the day. If I was, I would definitely have it. As you can see, a lot of tier 6 ships that I still do not own. All the fact that I wasn't doing YouTube back in the day, so that's why I can keep getting them. There we go, this is the Jupiter. So my crew members on the Discord, which you can obviously join, link is in the description. The crew members in there have asked me to do a review of a Jupiter class, and I will definitely do that. Okay, I was being confused, like, why can't I buy it? But yeah, maximum amount of ships, I need to delete some of them. The Jupiter, I will probably have to go for the Jupiter. But then I will do my best. I will do my best to make a review of the Jem'Hadar Vanguard starship, if I'll be able to stretch my budget that far. There is also another way. There is perhaps a way that Cryptic is going to put this kind of a free ship coupons, which you can purchase for, like, I believe it's 6k. So it's literally you. It's not. It was a little bit cheaper. So it's like you purchase 1.5 of tier 6 starship and you get 1.5 for free. So you literally can, like, get ship for full price ship for a half price and give one away to your friend. That's actually cool. So I mean, I don't want to, how can I say that without sounding like a douche? I don't want you to think that I'm trying to say give me that coupon, give me that token. But if you really want to see a review of that, that is kind of the other chance, kind of to send the coupon when it comes, when the friend gifting for the ships comes. But I mean, I really don't want for you to think that I'm now trying to say, oh, give me the ship. No, that's definitely not what I want. Team invite. Let's do the team invites. Anybody wants to play? Jake Odin is here with us. Come on, let's go. Have a Jupiter. It's fun. What are you taking in school? I am in a college. I am in industrial ecology. I'm actually done with it. I only need to defend my master's thesis, and then I'm going to be... Sorry, just to copy this link. Then I'm going to be the master engineer. However, I would really much like to go on a PhD. I'm currently trying to do something about that. Due to that, it's taking me a lot of time, a lot of space, and it's going to cost a lot of money, obviously. A whole lot of money. Student life, I mean. Can't see my Discord. I just shared the link in the chat for the Discord. I think I struck a wrong button. No, there it is. Okay, there it is. Here is a link for a Discord. If you want to join, send me an invite or send me a PM. We can play something together. In the meantime, I'm just going to queue us up. Jupiter is a sweet ship. I heard it's a worst carrier. Back in the days when the Jupiter first came out, I heard that the Jupiter is extremely heavy and slow. It's quite possible. It looks very bulky. But then again, I heard it's one of the best carriers because of that bulk. That it's almost a cruiser. However, it has that kind of a carrier capabilities. So it's kind of a dancing in this cruiser carrier middle ground. It's none of these two. At least what I heard. And there we go. Wonder what we are gonna get. I wouldn't mind seeing something Borg once again. Cyber Monday. I would love the Typhoon from Star Trek Invasion. Let me just take a peek what this is. Oh, me likes that. I like that very much. It's almost like a Vodvar Juggernaut. Valkyrie class, mobile command carrier. Yes. Has that juggernautish aesthetics with kind of an engine cluster in the back and the main body is up there in the front. Very cool. I like the design. It would be really fun to have that.
DS9 to all Alliance ships. We are under attack by Mirror Universe forces. We request immediate assistance. Our defense...
I run Akira class with free preset. Yes, I do too, because torpedo goals. I do not remember the exact number, but if I remember my review correctly, it's you can fire out from the torpedo module 150 torpedoes, but you need to really have to have a lot of enemies in the area. Once when I was fighting Herc, I activated this console, there were tons of enemies in the area, and for like 30 seconds you couldn't hear anything. It was just like so, torpedoes flying everywhere, and it was amazing. So I was still pumping out torpedoes as they were exploding in the distance, so that was crazy. Due to that, I say that Akira is torpedo boat. Well reloaded, forgive me. But in essence of a game, it's not a torpedo boat. And honestly, we never seen in Star Trek canon for it to be a torpedo boat. I think this misconception comes with Star Trek Armada, because in there it had an upgrade on which the Akira could get a torpedo platform, which in essence is this thing right in between the nacelles, which is right now glowing like a torpedo. Yep, there we go, this little pod in here. And as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4 wide-angled launchers in here. So 4 wide-angle launchers in front, 4 wide-angle launchers on the starboard ventral side, on the starboard lateral, and 4 wide-angle launchers on the port lateral side. So, and there even, if you look closer in here, dual launchers on the lateral side of the saucer section, and there is additional a quantum torpedo module down below. Thinking about how many torpedo ports this baby has, this is a torpedo boat. However, we never seen it in canon spreading torpedoes like crazy, so due to that we can't really say for sure, yes, that's alpha canon, this is how the things work. No, unfortunately we can't do that.
4 shields failing. Power transfer is recommended.
And alongside with that, I'm using on my forward torpedo a prolonged engagement photon. just because it has this overclocking capability, it can be launched faster and faster and faster and faster, and the more that you fire it, the more powerful it gets over time. The Typhoon, a mobile outpost, a carrier ship, a great ship, definitely would be a great seller in the game. Yes, I agree. Ships such as that would be, I believe, big sellers. However, due to the pattern that I noticed the Cryptic does, that would probably be promo R&D starship. And they actually locked Tribble test server, so you can't actually no longer get those promo ships in there. So I will have to sell my kidney the next time when promo R&D ship comes out. And I have a very bad feeling then we're gonna get a lot of ships this summer when I go on my summer vacation. I already started pre-recording some of the videos, so for a month that I will actually be away from my studio here, you will keep getting a fresh supply of the videos. Now, I can't tell you what I'm working on, however, you can know that by becoming a channel member on a tier 1. Because on a tier 1, every time when I have an idea or I want to post a video about something, or am I working on something, I will first make a thumbnail. I will then post it on the secret part of the channel, available only to the members. So this is one of the perks that I was saying. Obviously, the second tier of the memberships comes with shoutouts at the end of the video.
They're breaking off.
You can even put in your personal message. Alongside with that, you will get this kind of a badges, like people in live chat have. For example, Kaiden Shepard has one. Alan Paddy, Joseph Leland. Is anybody in here who has it as well?
Surrender to the Terran Empire!
By the way, mute Deleta in the next part. Sure, okay. I mean, I can do it, but would you really want to hear, like, 100,000 times? Make repairs! Repairs completed! Now, you'll witness the power of the Terrans! And then you destroy her again, and then she's like, oh, initiate repair sequence! Ah, now you'll feel the might! Initiate repair sequence! Okay. Not a good thing that what I'm doing right now. I should definitely be an example. Go to the Deep Space Nine, pick up assault teams. You're gonna be fired upon from the Terran vessels.
Surrender now!
Pick up assault party, go to the Terok Nor, and beam down the party. The more of the team members that you transport, the more of the rifts that you closed in the previous part. And if you defeat everybody in this next part in time, the bigger the rewards you're gonna get at the end.
You are
If a Typhoon would come to a game, it would be logged by a logbox or R&D loots. Yeah, definitely. I mean, yeah, I kind of said it, but yeah, I agree with you. It kind of sucks, and the fact that it's 7th month of the year. We've been through more than half a year, people, and we haven't seen a single Zenstor starship. I get it, it's COVID out there.
We've conquered it. We're taking too much damage.
Cryptic is, I believe that they're still working from home offices.
Make repairs complete.
So it's good how they're from homes managing to run the game and do everything.
Of the Terran Empire.
But still, I believe that they could give us some Zenstor things. I mean, I'm not considering legendary packs. I probably should, but at least for me, Federation legendary pack is too large.
Deploy defensive
For me to
countermeasures.
purchase it once.
Make repairs complete. Now, you face the wrath of the Terran Empire!
Engage weapons and engines.
Yeah, Empress Giorgio's gold robe would actually be a very fun thing to have. Instead, we got Lorca's uniform. His armor, or whatever that thing was.
Target
We're
shields
taking
have
too much
failed.
damage.
Recommend
Deploy
torpedo
defensive
launch now.
countermeasures. Make repairs complete.
Okay, now when I clear them up a little bit, I can beam up assault teams, transfer them to the DS9. Especially now when she's busy doing repairs. She shouldn't be able to fire at me, but somehow she does.
Too much damage.
Right
Deploy
shield
defensive
failing.
countermeasures.
Power
There we go.
transfer is recommended.
13 assault teams have been delivered. That's actually very good. That's a good number.
Repairs complete. Now, you
Usually
face the
nobody
wrath
wants to
of
be
the
on
Terran
delivery
Empire.
duty.
Under attack. Engage weapons and engines.
But what must be done must be done. For the
We're
sake of
taking
the
too much
optional.
damage. Deploy defensive countermeasures.
Energized transporter.
Engage weapons and engine. Ship
Make
is under
repair.
attack.
Repairs
Increase
complete.
in ship speed recommended.
You face the wrath of the Terran Empire.
Target shields
Yeah,
have
one more
failed.
thing that I have to do. I have to get a
Recommend
fleet ship
torpedo launch
module and purchase a fleet variant of this vessel. It's going to have a
We're
little bit
taking too much
more
damage.
powerful
Deploy
stats.
defensive
now.
countermeasures.
Power transfer is recommended.
But I'm kind of a missing out on it. Just
Repairs
because I
complete.
don't have it. At least one console, better
Face
modifiers,
the
more
wrath
hull.
of the Terran Empire.
That would be cool. Just to have this kind of a half a footstep increase. Perhaps even more. Let's be generous, let's say more. Okay, 17 of them have been delivered. How much time do we have? 1
We're
minute,
taking
50
too
seconds.
Much damage. Deploy defensive countermeasures.
I have a strange feeling. Zen Store will only be for ship bundles now, not a symbol ship purchase, and everything will be behind logbox and R&D purchases. Hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully you are wrong.
We're taking too much damage.
I don't think they
Deploy
would
defensive
do that,
countermeasures.
but the amount of Romo ships and logbox ships is on the rise. That is true.
And engine. Ship is
Face
under
the
attack.
wrath of
Increase
the
in ship
Terran
speed
Empire.
recommended. Target
But then
shields
again, you
have
have to
failed.
think about
Recommend
this.
torpedo
There's so
launch
many
now.
people in game who just farmed, and who have so much dilithium now
We're taking too much damage.
that
Deploy
like
defensive countermeasures.
they have 30 characters and all of them are maxed out. They just can't refine this
repairs
huge
complete.
amount. And in years, they
Face the
via the
wrath
exchange,
of the Terran Empire.
managed to accumulate thousands of Zen. So for some out there, that
We're
Zen
taking
is
too much damage.
worthless
Deploy defensive
in
countermeasures.
essence.
Make repairs
Target
complete.
shields have failed.
So I get it. For the promo packs,
Face the wrath
actually a
of
lot
the
of people
Terran
will have
Empire.
to buy Zen to put in money. Obviously, the whales, as they call them, won't have to
We're
because
taking too much damage.
they're farmings.
Deploy defensive countermeasures.
So I believe that is why we're getting more and more
Make repairs.
promo ships being released.
Repairs complete.
Wow, it's so hot in here.
You face the wrath of the Terran Empire.
Still don't have the funds for the legendary bundle. Yeah, me neither. If it would come today, wouldn't have enough. At least not in game. I believe I would be able to
We're reading an energy surge.
pull it out from YouTube to purchase a Federation variant. However, if it comes on the same day with the Klingon one, we ever get a Klingon one, if the rumors get to
Our
be true,
reinforcements will put you in your place.
that won't be good. Not good at all. Okay, time for Torpedo Mania to start.
Ship is under attack. Engage weapons and engine. More shields failing. Power transfer is recommended. Ship is under attack. Increase in ship speed recommended.
Why are my
Power
launchers
transfer is
refusing to
recommended.
fire? Come on, cooperate.
Hull integrity below 75%.
And it's
Keeping
lagging a
signal
lot.
is recommended.
Wow. No wonder it lags so much. Look at the amount of explosions in here. And bear in mind that I'm streaming as well, so that's an additional task.
You haven't seen the last of me!
There we go.
Terok Nor has been...
So unfortunately didn't manage to kick in any elite TFO.
The VODs have returned.
The bot have just returned, so battle zone for the win. We can go into a battle zone now. It's almost 8. It will be in less than half an hour, so this rings a bell for me to go. So sorry, don't have a lot more time to do today. Hopefully I will be doing another stream very soon. Hopefully more of you will be able to participate. Perhaps I should put stream a little bit later on in the day, just to grab an attention of more audiences. And yeah, thank you for being a part of one more stream. I don't know what else to say rather than I love you all. You're all amazing. Just because you're here and because some of you are coming later on to watch these streams, you're amazing as well. You're all amazing. Thank you so much for being a part of this. Thank you so much for helping me build this community. I love you all. Definitely be sure to check out my Discord server. If you have a Discord, want to be a part of it, want a chance to talk with me, want a chance to play with me, with other members, to talk about other games, to post your screenshots, questions, answers for track memes. We have it all on there on the server. If you would like to become a member and help me financially run this channel, please consider becoming a member. You can also consider taking a super chat to make a donation. As I said, I'll obviously use the money to get new ships, to make more reviews, to get more quality equipment, to make donations for the charity events. And yeah, I'm rambling a lot today, aren't I? So I didn't think my Akira could do elite. Well, perhaps needs to have a little bit of a work on. Like every ship, you can do elites, even with not if the ship is very good. If you have a good supportive team, everything's gonna be fine. So, my Discord, ever want to team up, need a team, require anything like that, I'll be there. And without bothering you for such a long time trying to do this outro, I love you all because you crew members, you're simply the best. Signing off, Geronimo, out. And every time when I say that, I have to open up this thing and I have to manually click stop.